Guys, what is going on? Welcome back to Warzone Weekly. Myself and Mortem right there.
Hello.
And everything you need to know about what's going on Warzone and Call of Duty this week. First up, Warzone playlists. So, Warzone playlists this week are for Caldera, solos, duos, trios, quads, all your modes on your standard Caldera. They're doing Resurgence quads on Caldera, which will be nice and interesting, I think. A bit more exciting. And then Plunder is always sitting there. You got Fortune's Keep, solos, duos, trios, quads, all your modes in Fortune's Keep, which we are very happy about because Fortune's Keep is the go-to map right now. Quite excited for that. And then we have Rebirth, solos, and quads, which is always good. They're keeping everything in rotation at the moment. Fortune's Keep and Rebirth are always there in some format. One always has all modes available, and then one has like one or two. But they're keeping them there all the time, which is nice. But at the moment, for Warzone, we're right at the end of Warzone now. Warzone 2 is, 2 weeks away?
Yeah, basically.
November 16th.
Yeah.
There's nothing happening in Warzone at the moment. Absolutely nothing. Apart from playlist rotations. However, Modern Warfare 2 pre-install is right now. You can pre-install a lot of different reported. I haven't done my install yet. My install will be done in the morning. But you've done yours, right? How big was your install on PC?
55 gig or 52, around that size. I still haven't finished it.
And then but you already had the campaign installed, right?
Yeah, I pre-installed the campaign last week.
Which is like another 30?
I think it was I think it was just over 40.
Okay, so you're looking somewhere around 90 gig at the moment.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
I've seen some reports on PS5 of it being 151 gig, which I don't understand. If I know there is normally some disparity between console and PC on the download sizes, but not double. So I'm not sure if that's a bug or if it's just a visual bug or what. But yeah, looking like 90 gig total because of the day one patch update of 55 gig, which I think most people can install right now. If not, it'll be tomorrow when the full game's released. Apart from that, they have released a lot of patch notes on the new install that's coming out, which is looking very interesting. I'm sure everyone's seeing the new unlock system for the weapons. You reach a certain level in weapon, and then if you're in that family of weapons still, you unlock the next gun at like level 17, 16, whatever it may be for those, which I think is a nice new unlock system, a bit fresh, a bit different. They share those family of weapons then share attachments, and there's not so much of a grind. But the weapon tuning is the new thing for this game, which is actually really exciting. A nice new system where you can tune weapon attachments. So in the example they give here, you've got the underbarrel grip, and you've got the slider on the side for more recoil stabilization or ADS speed. Then you've got the one at the bottom, which gives you more aiming stability or ADS speed. So, and then the little diagram in the middle, whichever way you move those sliders, the little diagram in the middle will show you which way you're helping or hindering your weapon. Which I'm quite excited about because at the moment, everyone makes the same build the same way, and that's it. That's all you can do. Which, don't get me wrong, after a little while, when all of the pros and whatever have played with the sliders, there's going to be a meta way to do it. But it allows for a bit more freedom. If you're a guy who's going to be sitting up on a rooftop, you can use the meta weapon, but you can build it for maximum recoil stabilization, maximum idle sway speeds to be stable, and you can just be a one-man turret up on that rooftop if you want to be. You grab yourself an LMG, build it for stabilization, and just go. Or you could build it to be more aggressive. You can have a little bit more ADS speed and suffer a bit more recoil and stuff like that. So I think it can only be good, right? I can't see the downside to it.
I think in any game, like you said, everyone ends up with the same attachments. You end up with the same 5 or however many attachments you can have now. Um,
Yeah,
yeah,
back to
and
5
and
again.
then and then suddenly, and then technically the gun is exactly the same as everyone else's, which is great if you want to pick up their gun and you don't have one or whatever. But yeah, I think having options is never a bad thing. Like having the option to customize that gun that little bit further and specialize your attachments, or just make them sort of neutral. You can leave them as they are, like you could leave it just sort of middle ground. But I think the ability to specialize attachments is something new, obviously. Uh, can't hurt at all. I'm excited to play around with it. And I think the little visual sort of, I can't what they call them, the circle in the middle that sort of goes pointed to wherever it's specializing towards.
Yep. Like
Is a nice
little like
like
graph they got in there.
yeah, it's a nice like visual aid to be like, okay, my gun's like this attachment is very neutral, or it's actually super specialized for one thing.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
yeah, I think it's a good thing. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm quite excited to play around with it, see what other people do.
yeah,
It'd be very interesting to look at. And then the other thing they've told us about now is the new camos, which we're going to take a look at right now. So you've got all your regular camos still, all of your get X amount of kills, get X amount of headshots, get X amount of kills with no attachments. Your standard camos that you get for every gun, every launcher, that sort of stuff. And then you've got your standard gold camo again. All your challenges complete on one weapon, you get gold for that weapon. And then your platinum, all your gold challenges done for assault rifles or SMGs, whatever group of weaponry you want, you get your platinum. And then they have this one, which is polyatomic camo, which looks really nice. Very similar to Dark Ether, is it?
yeah, yeah. That's what it reminds me of. Yeah,
Yeah, Dark Ether was nice. Once platinum camo is unlocked on 51 weapons, the final camo challenge is unlocked for polyatomic. So you get platinum on 51 weapons, and then another challenge is unlocked back on, say you do it on the M4, another challenge will be then unlocked on the M4 for you to be able to then unlock polyatomic. And then they've introduced one more, which is really nice, which is Orion. This, if you looked at their patch notes a day ago, this looked completely different. It did not look nice at all. But this is what it's actually going to look like now, which is they've updated it. It's very nice. Once polyatomic camo is unlocked on 51 weapons, which can be 51 weapons at launch or a combination of 51 weapons available at launch and introduced. So it doesn't have, if you hate one of those launch weapons that come out, then you don't have to do it. Unless you want to use it, that's fine. But if you're just concerned about the camos, you don't have to do it. You can do it on a gun that comes out mid-season 1. So that'll be very nice. And I'm quite excited. I was, you know what? Before these notes came out, I wasn't bothered about the camos. I was bothered about some of them on the last Modern Warfare, but not many. And then these came out, and I saw them, and I was like, oh shit.
here we go again.
I really want them now. This actually looks really nice.
I've always enjoyed the camo grind, like over the last few Call of Duties. I'd say with the exception of Vanguard, I didn't really do it in that one.
Nobody wants to play Vanguard.
But Modern Warfare, I did Damascus and I ground that out, and that was a bit of a chore at times with the riot shield and stuff. But I did enjoy. I think it gave me another reason to play the multiplayer, which was already pretty good and I enjoyed. But yeah, I did feel rewarded for it, and it was quite a nice moment to get Damascus. So I'm looking forward to taking up that grind again. And I like the fact that there's now, polyatomic is your new Damascus basically.
Yeah.
And then you've now got one above that. So like there's even more stuff to grind for, which is again never a bad thing really. Like some might say, oh, it's a bit long, but you don't have to do it. You don't have to
exactly
grind
that.
for that camo.
It's there for the longevity of the people who want those camos. If you want camos, then you're going to be happy about this because you get to grind some more. If you're not bothered about them, then it doesn't affect you anyway. So it's only a positive sign really for a lot of it. So camos, you got gold, platinum, polyatomic, and then Orion, which is really nice. and I'm sure everyone's going to be grinding on them and getting that done. But that's all you need for this week. So smash all those buttons down below, get subbed, hit a like, share it with a friend. It helps us out a lot and we appreciate it. And if any more news comes your way, it'll be coming from us as quickly as we can. And on that, we'll see you next time.